Today, I will discuss why strengthening the health sector is key to stemming the corona pandemic. As we know, the infection rate has increased enormously. In the last 15 days, it has increased by more than 1 lakh, and we have already crossed China. Particularly, first we have to understand about the crisis. This crisis is different from other financial crises that has great impact on world economy. This crisis is a health crisis that has triggered financial crisis, humanitarian crisis. It has been affected by three shocks. One is demand shocks, another is supply shocks, another is financial shocks. Demand shocks and supply shocks is known as economic shocks. Demand shocks means decline in aggregate demand. As coronavirus disrupted supply chain and led to compression of demand. Due to disruption of supply chain and in almost in all countries, nearly three-fourths of the economy was shut down. So that led to disruption of supply, leading to supply shocks. Similarly, it led to demand shocks because people lost job, economic activities was squeezed, livelihood was destroyed, purchasing power was squeezed. So ultimately, it led to decline in aggregate demand, and which we say demand shocks. Both are known as economic shocks. Another important thing is financial shocks. Financial shocks means destruction of wealth, which we know call as paper wealth in the stock market. It was triggered by finance capital, which is yet to be controlled. We do not have any mechanism in either in our country nor in other countries how to tame this finance capital, which is the root of all problems in financial markets. Another important thing or important shocks that has affected Indian economy particularly, that is policy shocks. Before corona affecting Indian economy was already slowing down. Growth rate was declining. Unemployment has reached 45 years high of 6.1% in 2017-18. Consumer spending was historically low. There was a record decline in employment. Particularly, this situation was triggered by, as told by many economists, or what many research say, that due to measures like demonetization and hasty implementation of GST. So Indian economy was already in downturn. Already it was in doldrums before corona afflicting. However, now question arises how to solve this crisis. Already government has declared 20 lakh package, but only fiscal component is only around 2.5 lakh crores. In world average, the fiscal component of total package is around 49%, but in India it is around 10%. Anyway, that is not the question of debate, how much is allocated, but it is necessary that the fiscal outgo or government spending should be around minimum 10 to 12 lakhs. It should be around 10 to 12 lakhs crore. However, this is one area. Particularly what I want to point out that the important thing is how to live with the corona. Lockdown helped to slow down the infection, but it could not able to contain. So with gradually shifting of lockdown, again corona will affect. So government planning should be how people should live fearlessly with corona. Because most of the measure taken by liquidity infusion or providing credit at cheaper rate, mostly these are address the supply side bottlenecks, and those measures will have effect when people able to move freely, when people can carry business activities freely. A company will require money or credit when he has a chance to expand or he has to increase his business activities. So all those measures declared by Reserve Bank will impact when people can move freely or when business activities can be carriedly, business activities can run without any hindrance or without any limitation or without any restriction. So people can move freely, people can act positively, or people can move from one to another place if situation can be made that they can live fearlessly with the corona. That is only possible if we provide health facilities at cheaper rate. If people will know that once he get infected, he will have immediately chance to get tested, get medicine, then he can move freely. If he cannot get medicine, or he cannot get treatment, or he cannot get tested, then he cannot move freely. So business activities will affect and economic activities will be shrinked. For this, health infrastructure is very important. Particularly, India's health sector is in doldrums for long times. India spent around 1.02% of GDP in health sector, which is one of the lowest in the world. Our health sector is most privatized. 70% of the health expenditure is borne by people from their own pockets. Around 5 crore people are dragged into poverty due to health expenditure every year. Our doctor patient ratio, for 1000 patients there should be one doctor as far as World Health Organization norm, but it is in India for 1000 there is only 0.62 doctors. So it is time to strengthen the health and also education. Particularly presently, health is very important. Always whoever rules us, I am not telling this present government or past government, whoever rules us, they publicize their various schemes. We have a expenditure around 30 lakh crores in budget. Every year it is increasing, every year in nominal term. So whoever rules will have schemes. But what is important, if health and education can be provided free of cost or at cheaper rate, then people expenditure in that area will decline and their disposable discretionary income will increase. Ultimately, it will lead to their purchasing power and the increase in demand. And this will also lead to reduction in inequality because of since health and education is costlier, most of the poorer section of society are deprived of this. A person without having huge money cannot send his children to a private medical college. So government has to provide the health facilities at cheaper rate. We know our health system is so weak, so fragile. Even we, even many qualified person are reluctant to go to hospital or doctor because inadequate, because there is a number of doctor is inadequate or they have to wait for long times. And in most of disease, people go to the medicine store and ask for medicine and they take it. They don't go to the doctor. It is applicable in case of many educated people. So in particular time, instead of doing so many things, the first attempt should be government to spend huge money in health infrastructure. There should be COVID hospital in every city or in every, at least in every block or every, if not in panchayat. And there should be adequate doctors, nurse, machineries and testing facilities. Then people will be fearless to move. Then all other measures can be effective. So without strengthening the health infrastructure, without providing the health facilities, other measures will be not effective as publicized. Thank you all.